Everyone all right? Hi Terry, how you doing? You all right? I'll come in here. How's your day been? You had a good day? Let me think. Maybe I should try and put some different title in or something. Everyone all right? Hello, John. I'm all right. I'm okay. Okay, Heinz. Everybody loves a Jet 2 holiday, whatever they say. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. Reminds you of that. Yeah, nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. I'm from the UK. Where are you from? Thank you for follow Zell O. How are you tonight? Welcome in, everybody. What's that? Okay, well, thank you, I guess. It's just annoying if you're just gonna like say, oh, you're muted or whatever, but then when I'm muted, you don't tell me. So when I'm muted, you don't tell me, and then when I'm not muted, you tell me I'm muted. What's that about? Just trying to mess around, like, yeah. I ain't got time for that crap. Anyway. Yeah. Take a wild guess. I bet you won't get that on first try. What's that? I don't know. I haven't got a clue. Been watching footy, Senegal versus Morocco in African final. All right. Okay. Hello. Who's this? Nadine, is it? Welcome in here. How are you tonight? Hope you're doing well. What's everyone been up to today? Yeah. Hi, good morning from Philippines. How are you doing, gentlemen? Hope you're well. Thank you for the likes. Yeah. Thank you for the heart me, gentlemen. Nice one. Team U phone. Oh, really? All right. Okay. Hi again, Greasy. How have you been? How's your weekend? Hope you had a good one. What are you up to tonight? Did you get the notification for the live? Because sometimes my notifications don't go out. Anyway, so let's start getting a few more people coming in, so that's good. Yeah, so like the live, everybody. We've got hello, Elliot. What's this? Elite. How you doing? I should do whatever I want to do. Hello, Batamiz. Nah, I'm good. Weezy says not too bad in yours. It was okay, thank you. Hi, what's this? Orsolan. How are you doing tonight, people? Welcome in here. I'm just Yeah, I'm on two different platforms right now. What's that? Batamuse Babu. Hello, John. My weekend's been great. I'm celebrating Epiphany. What do you mean Epiphany? How about you? Just kind of just been on live streaming a lot and stuff. Trying to build my platform up and all that, trying to just get that sort of momentum going with it really. And had some good interesting discussions and stuff. So I want to talk about the idea of God and what is God, who is God. Some people say that we have God within all of us, because apparently in the Old Testament it says refers to God as I am, which would suggest that we all have God in us. It talks about the kingdom of heaven is within and all that kind of thing. It's like suggesting that we all have divinity in us or something. So like, is that what God truly is? Are we God? That might sound like how could you say that? That's what a lot of the religious people would be like, oh, how dare you say that we are? Hello, GG Flames, how you doing? But it's like this whole kind of Abrahamic God. It's just, what even is that? What is that? What can? Because they talk about this infinite thing, this thing that's beyond time, this thing that, and it can judge you. It can, decide to, it can either decide to send you to hell or to to destroy you or whatever, or it can send you to heaven. But this is something that we can't see. We just have to accept on faith that it exists. This is, what people are like, oh, it's just, you just have to have faith or something, But people can believe what they want, but I'm just, I like to look at things differently because, a lot of it's, is there evidence for God, question mark? Well, I don't think there's evidence for the one of the Bible anyway, but like, people are free to believe what they want. Oftentimes what happens is people get older, and then as death starts to approach, some people become quite religious, probably as a comforting thing, really. Where am I from? I'm from the UK. Where are you from? Yeah, thank you for the likes, everybody. Hello, Flower Power. How are you tonight? So it's just like, it's God's made by human, only God doesn't exist. Anyway, hi, Scott Preston. I look like an English patriot. Why? What makes you say that? Hi, Katharina. How you doing tonight? Hope you're all well. So yeah, it's like, I don't believe in magic. I don't believe in some magical sky wizard. But anyway, hi, John. I don't have any religion. Like I said, I don't believe in any sky wizard. I have all sorts of theories. I've pondered different things. What if we're in a simulation? But then I suppose the simulation would have to be created by something. But that creator might not be, necessarily the nicest person, shall we say. They might not have any regard for, like it could be some kind of like science experiment or something. Like, who knows what the hell it is, Like, a lot of people are afraid to kind of go down those more darker kind of thoughts. Because you look at the world around you and think, all the suffering, all the chaos. And some people are just like, oh, that's just how the world works. That's just how nature works. But we never stop to question, things. And hello, everybody. Your religion is human. Oh, really? Well, some people call themselves humanists, which basically means like they're atheist or something. I don't support reform. I think, to me, it's just another distraction, just another I don't know. I don't trust it personally. I mean, it's like I was saying the other week. Like, I don't know. It could be some kind of like psyop thing where it's like, let's get everyone supporting reform, but then what if they just turn out to just be more of the same? It's like all these people that thought that Trump was some kind of anti-establishment guy. Yeah, really. If you really still think that, then I really just think that, yeah, you need to really kind of, you know what I mean? Human or so weak. Yeah, they can definitely be weak. I think mentally weak, really. Even if they're physically strong, a lot of them are mentally weak. They struggle to kind of, you know, get themselves to, do certain things because it takes some mental discipline to do it. Yeah, is everybody all right tonight then? Hope you've all had a great day. Share the live out if you can. That would be really appreciated. So, anyway, what's this? Harold, how you doing? What about China? We produce less than 3% of carbon. Yeah, but we actually outsource a lot of that from China, though. So, like, you could say that we are partly responsible for that. If we're talking about carbon and all that kind of stuff. And I'm not saying that I believe in all the, all that kind of climate stuff, but it's like, what I mean, it's just, I don't know. I hear a lot of people saying that, oh, well, we don't really produce that much of it. But a lot of the stuff that we buy is made in China. So you could say, well, if you're buying all that stuff, then you're, I don't know. You know what I mean? It's like, I mean, yeah, I've heard that in China they're a bit kind of like, they have a lot of pollution and stuff. But I don't know like how things are now and whether things have changed more recently. But anyway, yeah, I just want you to know you're still like a great friend. Okay, thank you, Petra. I've seen you around before now. Yeah, how have you been? What's my content, says Jake. I just talk different things and stuff. So we outsource because we have to due to our promises. And what you mean what promises? What are you talking about? What are you on about? We have to. What promises are you talking about? What are you on about? Oh, you've been in jail. Oh, really? What have you been in jail for? Is that for real? What are you saying, Harold? I don't know. But it's like we can't just, you know, make out like that. Oh well, we only produce that much, but like, but if we're buying from that, and say China, then it's like, well, we are partly responsible for that, right? Because some of that's going to end up coming over here. Oh, really? How is that worthy of going to jail for? Hello, Ardent Blue. How you doing? Hope you're well tonight. Yeah, we all right, everybody? What we're saying, we are legally only allowed to produce so many imitation. You're saying we are legally not allowed to do any more. China doesn't have the legalities. So what are you trying to say, that we should just try and loosen up that on that stuff or something, or what do you mean? It's a lot of it's our governments that are just corrupt. Like, we shouldn't really have to be outsourcing from China from friggin' sweatshops, really, should we? Ideally. Jack says, I'm in the UK, so I hope Trump comes. Okay. Okay, I'll have to get rid of this. It's just getting stupid now. Right. Anyway, is everyone all right tonight then? Welcome in here, people. Hello, Albin. You all right? No, we should stop importing and do it ourselves, but we can't due to immersions. What do you mean immersions? So why can't we do it ourselves then? Who's stopping us from producing ourselves? I think a lot of it's just cheap labor and cheap prices, really. I don't know. I take care, Terry. Isn't it just because a lot of it's just cheaper because they work for less and, yeah, because a lot of them work in bad conditions and stuff and they can just get cheap labor and, you know what I mean? But if, say, like they got it from here, then there would be not working for such little and then it would cost a lot more. Maybe that's why they don't. I don't know. It's sad to see that other countries want Trump and me being in USA and we are getting Democrats BS. I mean, you really still think that Trump is some good guy? I mean, come on. Hello, Haley, how you doing? Like, that guy is a complete, like, I don't know. I mean, they're going about Greenland and stuff, and it's all friggin' oil grab, I reckon. All that shit, you know? You really think that is not corrupt or something? Because we aren't allowed to burn plastics and other things, and we can't pay 10p to a child to produce it. Yeah. I mean, it's just one of those things that, like, we'd have to look into doing, I guess. But this is where it comes down to, like, with plastics, and because plastic's bad for the environment, let's face it. But I don't think there's any way you're going to get China to stop doing that, you know? How are you going to get China to stop? Could you say, oh, protest to China or something? Well, how are you going to get them to do that then? You know? I mean, there is like there's alternatives to plastics, but then they're more expensive to produce. So someone were talking about that. So it's just one of those things where maybe over time it'll get cheaper. They'll find ways to make things more efficient. But yeah, I don't think anyone would. As in, like, I'm talking about with all the sweatshops and all the, you know, cheap products and stuff, and like and how they're producing so much of the what do you call it, the pollution into the atmosphere. So talk about how, you know, how would we stop that? You know, Trump isn't bad. We are at war anyway. Take what we can get. It's harsh. I mean, why be trying to kind of, you know, agitate though? I believe in wars and trying to, like, you know, provoke and all that kind of shit. You know, it's probably not even going to benefit you at the end of the day. They're all politicians' wars, you know. Whatever. I'm not a fucking libtard. Fuck off, then. You know. It's just because I don't think Trump is good. You think I'm fucking libtard? Get the fuck out of here, then. Yeah, go fuck off, then. Call me a fucking loser. Get the fuck out of here, fucking. You know. Just, you know, we don't have to fucking agree on everything, for fuck's sake. You know. Fucking. Some of these people sort of fucking low IQ, I guess. They can't even fucking. I had someone the other day like this as well who just fucking turned on me and they were like, this was fucking pathetic, you know? You know what I mean? You know, just get the fuck out of here then. You know? Just got rid of him, you know? It's like, we're just trying to have like a kind of adult conversation, you know? I just don't support wars and shit like that. And if he's going to try and, you know, cause chaos, then it's like, it doesn't mean I'm some fucking, you call me a libtard. It's like, it's just like, it's like he doesn't even know all about my, you know, views on things. It's like, So I'm not really down with a lot of this woke stuff and all this shit, you know. It's like people trying to like label me and just shit like that, you know. Just shows how they're very unable to actually have a debate on anything, and they're just unwilling to kind of, you know what I mean, unwilling to be challenged. And yeah, hello, surprised open stadium. What are you saying? Back is ghost. What you mean? What are you saying? Back is ghost. Oh shit. Oh, for fuck's sake. You gotta be kidding me, right? Huh? Yeah, this TikTok shit is fucking bullshit, you know? You know what I mean? What the fuck did I even say? And now they're like, the fuck? I don't fucking get it, man. So now they're saying it's like, how long have I got to, the fuck? So now they're saying I have to wait until 3 days. The joke. So yeah, I'll just be on YouTube for 3 fucking days then, eh? Yeah. I might as well just go on the phone then or something. Put the YouTube thing on my phone or something. This is what I mean. It's just, anyway, I'll just get my agency, whatever. Just, yeah. I don't know, guys. What, the time for debate is past? What you're on about? Yeah, anyway, I know, because some people will just like, another restriction and we'll see what happens. See what happens with it, but I might have to restart the live, guys, and just go on my phone. Maybe I'll just do YouTube going forward. I don't know, because I don't want to end up having to like censor myself or whatever to try and fucking, you know, just to, you know what I mean. So I'm gonna go off on here and then go on my phone. It's probably gonna be better on there anyway. Fuck me. What a joke.